Hello, I'm in London at the end of a lovely, almost just 1 week trip to see family and friends and celebrations. Anyway, I started off Toronto to London, spent a couple of days, off to Venice, and then back to London, and then back to Toronto in a few hours. Anyway, I was talking with a few people last night. One of them, my sister, and my niece and nephew came to visit, and friends and family. It was just a fun time. And part of the conversation made me recall this morning, ask and it will be given. Now, I'm just going to show you around the hotel I'm in, just for you to get an idea. I'll tell you what, maybe about, I'd say 10, 15 years ago, yes, I never dreamt things like this were possible. But you had to keep it in your forefront that anything is possible. Okay, I'm just showing you bits of it. It's a four-poster bed. You can see a beautiful four-poster bed. There you go. The wardrobes. We'll just kind of like take a trip around. Yeah, that's, mirrors, television. You actually get a private bathrobe. Let's see if I can open this. There you go. Private bathrobe, as well as slippers. Slippers, which are yours to take away because they're private, and you have a great, let's see, yeah, there we go. You get a great mini bar. I don't do that. Guess what? The prices are outrageous, but you get what I'm saying. And you also get, okay, that's part of my bed. You get a nice, fridge, mini bar. But anyway, back to topic. Topic is ask and you shall receive. Okay? Amongst other things, the only answer, if the answer is even no, you were never worse off than when you started. But the possibilities are immense. When you ask, you could get the solution to your problem, another idea to take you a step further. You just never know. So, I encourage you to ask. It's a big biblical thing, but I think it applies to just about everything you do. So, try it out. If you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no. If you ask, there's a great possibility that you will have an answer that will blow your mind, that you'll find a solution to your problems, to your issues. So never consider something as being limitations, as having limitations to say, guess what? That can happen. I can't do this. Take the attitude of possibilities. By the way, that should be the attitude of a business person. The general public wants probabilities. How highly probable? So I get emails and I get messages saying, oh, can you give me, is this a dead cert? There is nothing in life. Waking up the next morning is not a dead cert for anybody. So what makes you think that anything else will be, this is a dead cert? There are possibilities, and it's your job to evaluate the possibilities and see what will happen. Now, if you take that attitude, anything is possible. And I was talking to my lovely 9-year-old niece about it, and she said, oh yes, because she said something about, oh, guess what, we can't afford it. I said, listen baby, anything is possible. If you decide you want it, figure out how to earn it, how to make it happen. It was like a light bulb moment. I could see her brain whirring, and she's saying, oh, I said, you know how much it costs? Yes, she does. Divide it out into small chunks. What do I need to do this week? Then what do I need to do today? That will bring in, do I have to do chores for mommy and daddy? Can I go and do something for somebody else? She is going to be a solid entrepreneur. I tell you, she hangs around me, she will be. Because she will figure out that if she does things, the more things she does and figures out, the more likely she's going to be able to get it. You get it? Don't look for handouts, but look for possibilities, strong possibilities. Look at your goals and figure out, ask. And the answer, so whatever it was she wanted, she may be able to get the ideas. She may be able to get something that will take her along the path she wants to go. But she's never going to look at something and say, I cannot afford that. That is completely wrong. You're taking responsibility, putting it on somebody else and something outside of yourself. If you accept responsibility for your circumstances, you realize that you can create good. Create good. Do you get my point? Create good. So please, ask for anything. Keep on doing the action, and then you'll be able to get almost anything. Not almost, forget that. You'll be able to get anything you want. Now, don't expect it to kind of like go from an acorn to an oak in one fell swoop. That's not going to happen. But it is possible for you to get whatever it is you want. And that's what I want to impart with you. It is possible. And I want you to live in that space of it is possible. And I remember hearing that from Michael Beckwith of Agape Church in Los Angeles. Possibilities. Is it possible? Then work towards those possibilities. That's what we do as entrepreneurs and what any businessman should do. Any questions that come along the lines of, oh, what will this do for me? If you haven't done your research, I actually don't really tend to answer those questions because that's from a point of pure selfishness and ignorance. Okay, ask and you shall receive. Bye now.